Good morning, family, and welcome to today's Lessons for Life. Today is Friday, October the 17th, 2008, and we're reading today in Genesis chapter 18. And actually, what we read today actually confirmed a lot of things that we read yesterday, where it said that the Lord says to Abraham and Sarah that they were going to have a child. Then what happened was Sarah now laughed at it because, they were both old. But then the Lord makes a statement and says, is anything too hard for the Lord? And that is such a powerful statement, and something that just really, like I said, confirms even what we were talking about yesterday, that there is nothing impossible as long as you keep the Lord first and have that priority of having the Lord first in your life. So nothing is too hard for the Lord. Nothing is too hard for the Lord. And as long as you're working with the Lord, all things are possible to you. Now, what else I got too was the Lord says in here, shall I hide the thing from Abraham that he's going to do? He said that Abraham's going to be a great and mighty nation, and there's a lot of things that we don't even realize that we're capable or that we have the potential within us to do, while the Lord knows that we're capable of great, like even Abraham, great and mighty nation was in him. But a lot of times we'll even laugh at it, just like how Abraham and Sarah did, just not understanding and not realizing our full potential, our full capabilities. But there's nothing too hard for the Lord, and the only requirement that I saw in this chapter that the Lord was saying was He knows that Abraham's going to keep his household and his children and command them to follow after him. That was even what we were talking about a couple of days ago, where as long as the head is in line, then everything else kind of falls into place. So as long as that male figure in the house, the head of the house, is in line and commands his household to follow the Lord, which is an order of how it's even supposed to work, then everything else will fall into place. So that's all that the Lord was saying about Abraham, that he knows that he's going to keep his children and his household after him and to do justice and judgment. So once again, keep that saying in your mind today. Is anything too hard for the Lord? Is anything too hard for the Lord? And the obvious answer to that is, of course, not. So now, as long as you're working and you're doing the will of the Lord and you're working with the Lord in your life, then there's nothing impossible that you can't get done. All right? And I just find that tremendously encouraging today and every day. So go ahead and create yourself a wonderfully blessed day today, and we will talk again tomorrow.